Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich here. You're going to notice a lot of haze and smoke in the sky the next couple of days, and it's all because of massive wildfires up in Canada. We had them in Western Canada earlier in the spring. Now here we are early summer. Eastern Canada is getting clobbered with these basically wildfires. And we've got an interesting setup in the atmosphere, which is steering everything towards the Carolinas. Love this site, Zoomer. If you've ever used it, it's a great site. There's some great satellite imagery. But I want to show you, as I pause this here, kind of the flow of air. What's happening is we've got a big low pressure that you don't normally see this time of year. High pressure over the middle of the country. It has clockwise flow. So it's pumping the air down there. And the low pressure has counterclockwise flow. So it's grabbing all of this wildfire smoke from here and pushing it down the East Coast. I mean, just look at some of this haze over the Carolinas today. That is thick smoke, and there's thicker smoke to the north. It's actually brown on the satellite imagery. The fires are up in here. If you loop this, you can actually see them. Overnight, usually the fires will subside a little bit, so there's still smoke emanating from them. But during the day today, we're going to see a huge explosion of smoke coming from there. And I'll show you from yesterday. Let's go to yesterday afternoon. We'll go into the afternoon hours. I'm going to stop it right about here. And I want you to see, look at those plumes. Those are not thunderstorms. Those are pyrocumulus clouds, or basically thunderstorm clouds that are produced from the heat from the fire. Look at these plumes. You see them coming down? And look at all this smoke. So this was yesterday. We go to today. We wake up this morning, there's huge areas of smoke all across our area, and there's more on the way. If we take a look at the smoke forecast, look at all that smoke up there. You can see the fires up there in Eastern Canada and Quebec. I'm going to loop this. Hopefully it'll load. It might take a second to load. But you can see the movement of the smoke pushing down to the south. So this is all going to head our way today into tomorrow. So we're expecting more of this smoke to move down over the next, I say, 48 hours or so. If you look at some of the surface fire detections, look at all these fires up here in Canada. There's still some in Western Canada up here, and believe it or not, some of that smoke is getting wrapped around the high pressure system and heading our way. The net result is poor air quality. Now, the smoke makes sense, right? Bad air quality, but the smoke also has another factor where it helps enhance the ground level ozone, because this smoke is mainly aloft. You're probably not going to smell smoke so much today because it's above our heads, but that causes an inversion to strengthen and actually contract the ozone below it. So it's a double whammy of wildfire smoke and ozone. And look at all of the poor air quality across the eastern part of the country. The coast is getting the influence of some onshore winds helping them out, but anywhere in the Great Lakes, up into Canada, and all the way into the Carolinas, we're already to code orange here, and it's not even noon. We'll be possibly into code red territory in a few locations. So if you're the very young, the very old, or you have respiratory issues, the middle of the day is not going to be kind to you today. That smoke is all heading our way, and it's all due to massive wildfires up in Canada.